Really nice looking fish.
Wow, that's a trophy.
That's a hog. Woo! Nice job, you two. There we go.
Lund Boats proudly presents the ultimate fishing experience. This week on Lund's The Ultimate Fishing Experience, we're off on a flying adventure to Aikens Lake Wilderness Lodge in Manitoba, Canada. Here we'll join Jeremy Smith along with Mike Hehner for a classic Canadian walleye hook setting
Doubles!
fish catching experience.
So many fun ways to fish. This is awesome.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah.
Cool. Right on, classic jig in a plastic.
Complete with a midday shore lunch of the fresh catch of the day. Whether it's pulling spinners down deep or casting jigs in the shallows, hordes of hungry walleyes await in this vast, unspoiled wilderness.
There he is.
That is cool.
Right under the boat.
Sweet.
And as if setting hooks on walleyes all day long wasn't enough, Mike and Jeremy press on into the night for a hot and heavy eelpout bite, the likes they've never seen.
Ready. Oh! Shut the front door, Michael.
Poof! Just really having a good time at the end of the day catching these pout.
This is insane. If you can get your lure to the bottom, you can catch fish. There you go, sir. What a
Alrighty.
beauty of a day. It's just gonna be awesome. Mike Hehner and I flew into Aikens Lake Wilderness Lodge, a beautiful setting, beautiful staff, a lake that's got lots of walleyes. There's big fish, of course, pike and lake trout.
Yeah, it's a really unique lake with big deep water, but also some shallow water opportunities. I think Jeremy and I are gonna go out and like poke around for walleyes a bit and maybe try for pike later and see what happens.
Let's go do some catching.
Alrighty. Yeah, so right now it's mid-June, and like when we rolled in, the dock was covered in mayflies. Like the guys here said just like a couple days ago, the mayflies started hatching, and you know, typically the hardcore walleye guys say when the mayflies are hatching, you know, spinners and bottom bouncers and night crawlers are the way to go. So we're gonna kind of open up on some of the breaks outside of the bay here and give that a whirl first, see if we can contact a few walleyes. Got one going, boom!
Nice, that's like a good
fish.
one. Sweet.
Yeah,
Michael, whoop whoop.
nice and easy.
I am your net man.
I'm not gonna push it with this. Oh yeah.
Oh geez, that's a nice one.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Mikey!
Just kind of babysit him with the braid.
Yep. Well, that's a really nice fish. Cool, well, we definitely know that there's some fish out on these breaks.
Yeah, definitely.
That's a great fish,
Yeah.
man. Holy cow.
I'll get that before we, there we go.
There
Cool,
you go.
huh? Fun
Sweet.
stuff.
I
So,
think
yeah,
it is.
It's not like it's like hot and heavy, but we're certainly finding out cool structure and where fish are. So
Yeah.
middle of the day, not too bad,
Yeah.
right? So to cover the water, Jeremy and I are using just the classic bottom bouncer setup, and basically what we're doing is have a 1.5 to 2 ounce bouncer, you know, a 4 to 6 foot long leader, fluorocarbon leader, and I'm using a slow death hook with a night crawler, just plain and simple, and Jeremy's got a spinner blade with a crawler harness on it. So we're just, you know, fishing that 10 to 15, 18 foot of water, so a 1.5 to 2 ounce bouncer, and just going at about a mile an hour to cover water.
The rods and reels Mike and I are using for bottom bouncing are actually rods designed for trolling or bouncing. And they're 7 foot, medium, heavy, moderate action, and that just means that the rod's got a lot of flex in it. So If we choose to troll crankbaits like shad wraps or something like that to cover water, we've got a rod that can absorb that shock and it holds on to fish once they bite. And then just whatever you got, but bait casting equipment for a reel is really good with 15-pound braid. The braid's really versatile, 15 pounds good. You can basically pull out of any snags without breaking your line. And it also gets crankbaits running at a good depth. So 7-foot stick like this is all you need to cover lots of water and find fish up in Canada. Here it comes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, just awesome, man. They're nice fish.
Yep.
Look at him digging, that's cool.
Yeah.
Sweet. Oop, oop.
Premature net job. There we go. Nice.
Awesome. Cool. Thanks, Mike.
You bet.
Cool.
Plop them right down
Yep.
here.
Pop them up.
Just
gold. Canadian gold, as they say.
yeah.
Yep.
Perfect.
Yeah. Cool. Ornery. Beautiful. We're gonna do a shore lunch tomorrow, and some of these guys are gonna go in our belly. But right now, just going around these, points and stuff that looks good, pulling bouncers, exploring beautiful Aikens Lake. Good times, man. That river is just right around here. We should go up and pitch some jigs. Try a little, mix it up.
Try with something a little different. You bet.
Sweet.
I'm going to show you how to use your Mercury Vessel View to dial in your trolling.
Mercury Vessel View links Mercury engine data to a compatible Simrad or Lowrance display, giving you convenient touchscreen access and control to all Mercury SmartCraft and Vessel View features. Effective trolling is a game of dialing in the details. You need the right lure, trolled at the right speed and depth, and the Vessel View troll control function makes the refinement and replication process easy. Troll control allows you to adjust your outboard throttle at 10 RPM increments from your Vessel View Simrad display or Vessel View Link enabled Lowrance Fish Finder. If you hook up, just take the motor out of gear to fight the fish.
There we go.
When you're ready to go back to fishing, resume trolling at the predetermined RPM setting so you know you're running at the right speed.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Mercury Marine. Go boldly.
Quarter-ounce jig. Must have zillions of them if you come up here.
They do work. 15 feet. Pitch up to the shadows.
Yeah, there should be some walleyes here.
Ooh, a little bit better fish.
Loaded in there.
It's a walleye.
Walleye.
Yeah,
Boy, Mikey.
kind of cool coming in this neck down area, and instead of trolling a bottom bouncer, flip a jig out, right?
Right, for sure.
Get this one. See if I can do a yeehaw on him. Ah,
Oh yeah.
that's a good fish, huh?
That's really good fish. That's awesome.
It's fun catching them trolling, but it's funner jigging them.
Yeah, right.
So
Absolutely.
that's what's cool about coming up here. You got so many different options to catch your fish. Just switch them up,
Absolutely.
Bloop.
See ya.
I think that's what that other one was too.
Oh, I'm sure. Another one. Look at this guy.
Got a hot tip from a guy that there's fish here.
Right.
I'm gonna geehaw this one. This is could be a shore luncher.
That
Keep
is.
a couple for lunch.
Heck yeah.
Kind of a cool deal up at Aikens here. Pick a day, pick a nice little site, and have a few of these for lunch.
Absolutely.
That'd be
You gotta
awesome,
do that.
huh?
Yep, you
Throw them
bet.
in the live well. Kind of a greenish.
There we go.
Oh, another one, huh?
Yeah.
Boy, you're just hawking
It's
me
a
out of there.
little
aren't
sweet spot.
you? Yeah, another good
Spot
one.
on the spot. Nope.
Not a netter,
Just
but a good one.
Just a nice one.
Yep.
Lots of walleyes. Canada, the place where everybody can be an awesome fisherman every day. Here we go.
It's fun going somewhere where you can catch those too and just use plastics and not.
Yeah, you don't have to mess
Bait.
with bait. Absolutely. I'll throw this guy back, but pretty classic jig setup right here is, just 6 foot 10, 7 foot rod, something like that. You can use it for casting jigs or crankbaits, but the one thing you gotta have is tons of 1/8, quarter, and 3/8 ounce jigs, and just a little 3 or 4 inch plastic minnow like that. It's clean, it's easy, you're not messing with bait. That will catch you zillions of walleyes at a place like Aikens. And there's one.
Got him.
It's loaded in that pocket.
Yep.
Got one
Doubles.
too? Doubles!
Just like that, we've got,
Got shore lunch, we're done.
yeah, right? Perfect. Man, these are the great ones right there.
Yeah. When it comes to Canadian camp boats, Lund has been king. Whether it's the WC, the SSV, or like Aikens Lake has the 16 and 1800 Alaskans. These boats are made for this country with hauling gear into outpost camps, doing shore lunches, and of course, fishing. And the Alaskan, like we're fishing it up today, is just perfect. It's got some storage and it's got more features than traditional camp boats.
Yep. So for a boat up in the middle of nowhere, it's got just the extras that fishermen really enjoy. It's got a nice little live well for keeping your shore lunch fish in, some good storage compartments all the way around the boat, walk through, and pedestal seats. So it just makes the wilderness fishing experience that much greater.
There's one.
Oh, Jeremy!
Right on the jug. That was fun. Line was just falling. Dunk.
Follow, fish the white jugs.
There's
Good one.
so many ways to catch fish, but when you're fishing like spinning tackle, casting at targets, that's really fun.
Just a nettable fish.
I think it's
Ooh.
a nice one.
Sure
I don't know
looks
if
like
it's a
it.
walleye or a big jack, but it's a nice fish.
Yeah. It is a big,
I think it's a jack,
I
isn't
think
it?
it's a jack, yeah. I think. Can't quite get a good look at him.
Nice fish.
A big,
It's a
huge
big
walleye.
walleye,
This
big
is a
walleye.
really big walleye.
Oh,
Yep. Yep. No, that's a beaut.
Cool.
Yes!
Woo! How do you like
That's a-
that?
that's a horse.
Sweet! Thing was in like 3 feet of water. Just pitched a jig at a white jug. I always fish the jugs, man.
Good
Cool.
deal.
Absolutely.
Way to go.
Yep, it's so neat how there are different bites going on all over. You know, in the lake, the fish, a lot of fish on deeper stuff. And up here in this river, you can just come and fish targets. There's so much habitat to look at. So many fun ways to fish. This is awesome.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah.
Cool. Right on, classic jig in a plastic. Get this guy back.
Hang on to the next one.
Yep, let's keep moving. Go catch more. There's lots of stuff. Uh-oh.
Bait with fish. Just does not get any better.
Find the food, find the fish. I got him that time.
Did ya?
Yeah.
Force it?
Unreal. I mean, think about classic walleye days, overcast, a little wind, you know, that's what you'd take to get these fish up shallow. No, we're catching them in 3 feet of water, flat, calm, sunny. That's about noon.
It's like 1 in the afternoon, and yeah, we're just catching walleyes.
Yep. I mean, it's interesting to me, different parts of the lake, like Aikens Lake isn't huge, but it's got the big main lake where the lake trout are and whitefish and ciscos, and then this is a big arm where basically the river comes out of Aikens, and it's just fish in different parts of the lake are doing different things. So on the main lake, the fish are starting to show up on the deep stuff, and then up here where there's a little current, the fish are still shallow. It's awesome. Get the variety.
Yep. Yeah.
Is there 4 or 5 in there? 5?
6.
Oh, there's 6 in
Yep.
there?
Mm-hmm. Yep, we got plenty to eat.
A highlight to any Canadian wilderness experience is, of course, the classic shore lunch, complete with fried potatoes and onions, warmed by the fire baked beans, and fresh beer battered walleye, all in a setting that's second to none. Aikens Lake Wilderness Lodge is located in Attakaki Wilderness Provincial Park in Manitoba, just east of Lake Winnipeg. It's a short floatplane flight from Silver Falls, Manitoba. Pack your bags in the plane in the morning, toss them into your cabin, and you'll be fishing by midday. We opted to stay at the main lodge with exceptional meals provided every morning and after a long day of fishing. Or you could go out on your own and have nearby Lost Lake all to yourself. Of course, as avid anglers, Mike and I are here to set the hook, but it's hard not to kick back and enjoy the spectacular scenery. Waterfalls, sheer-walled cliffs with ancient pictographs, and miles of untouched shoreline. After we more than filled up on eating fresh walleye, we're going to chase after a few more, But this evening, we're going to join some of the guides for what they promise to be one fast and furious bite.
All right, Jerry, I think we're gonna move to a new spot. This one's slowing down. So on this 16-foot Alaskan, we got a Mercury 4-stroke tiller. A great motor for this situation we're in. It's quiet, trolls really good on gas for fuel efficiency, and it's got a gas assist lift. So it isn't as hard to pull up as the old ones were. It's got a gas piston inside, and you just flip the lever and you can lift it up or down real easily, and makes life a lot easier for going in shallow water.
1/4 ounce jig, must have zillions of them if you come up here. This is fun. Like, of all the ways to catch walleyes, this is what I would prefer. Yeah, this is fun.
Light tackle, full contact with a no stretch line.
Tink. I wonder if they'd bite that paddle tail better.
I don't know.
And they like this pretty good.
It was kind of just like those other spots. It's like you can see the rock,
Yep.
and then the shadow, and the
Yep.
minute it goes into the shadow where you don't see rock anymore, they're way in there. A little bit of moving water, some rocks.
Yeah,
It's a classic Canadian spot.
it is. There's one.
Got him?
Got him. Sweet.
Netter? Oh yeah, perfecto.
Perfection.
Sweet. There it is. Right at the bottom of it.
What's that?
See, it was
Oh,
right
you
at
got
the
one?
bottom of it, yeah.
Oh, sweet. Nice. Holy cow, big walleye. I didn't even know you had one.
Yeah. It was right at the base of that.
Cool.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Not bad
Sweet.
at all.
You gotta catch them a little smaller, Mike, for shore lunch.
Yeah, I know. It's a little stout, right?
Yeah. Beautiful
Well,
fish.
6 foot of water. Yeah. Cool.
You had one?
Yeah, he was right in those rocks.
No kidding.
Dang it, right there. Just came off the big rock and fell in and blinked it. There he is.
No
That
way.
time, yep.
Dude.
Little guy. Still pretty cool. It's
Sweet,
like I'm
that was
almost,
really cool.
almost sight fishing.
Yeah, it's totally like that. So it's not that little either.
I'm getting a little carried away, I know, but yeah, like they're just all
Awesome.
quality fish,
Unbelievable.
right?
Yeah, it's
I mean,
unbelievable. Canada.
you hook
I
Canada?
got Canada.
Sweet. Got him?
Got him.
Right. Should I neutral it?
Yeah,
let's
feels
do
like a
it.
good fish.
Right.
Awesome.
Sun's getting down to the tree
50
line.
feet of water. Ciscoes are jumping all over the surface. I'm throwing a bait that's down like 5 feet. Boom. Who'd have thought? Just an awesome way to end the night, huh?
Yeah. Well, that's
Yeah.
one of the cool facts about Aikens is it's a deep lake, and it's listed as the second deepest lake in Manitoba. It's like just shy of, what, 300 feet? Which
Yeah,
is
yeah.
pretty deep for this area, you know?
You
And
bet.
you know, the classic 2-story lake, it gets a thermocline, it's got ciscoes, it's got lake trout, but then it's got walleye, pike, perch, so, ooh.
There you go. Nice. Just
all
a nice
right.
walleye.
Yeah, out in the middle of nowhere, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Look
Places.
at that, like, who would have
I
thought
think
that
there's fish. Like, yeah, it's
Well,
crazy.
that fish was out in, 50 feet of
50
water,
feet
5
of water,
feet down.
5 feet down, yep. So that's where the food is, man.
Yeah.
There you go. Another great Aikens Lake walleye, tons of them. That's cool. This one's like really dark. They've got different patterns on them out here. Some are gold, some are just black, but
So earlier in the day we were in what, 4 or 5 foot of water?
4 feet of water to 50 feet of water, but
Yeah.
they're 4 feet down, right?
Right, yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna let
Interesting
it go.
fishery. Yep. Looks like the boys are rolling in, huh?
They're here.
Must be time to fish for eelpout.
Burbot!
Is it burbot time? The sun has officially set. We're on the rock pile, going over the rock
Yep.
pile, and
These pout are like they're a freshwater cod. They live in deep water, and they're really active at low light periods, dawn, dusk, but also of course at night. It's crazy. You never really catch them during the day, ice fishing or open water fishing. But this is a ledge. It goes into the ocean, basically really deep water, and it comes up to a nice rock pile, super steep. That's where we catch them in the winter, and they're going to be here too tonight, I would guess. This lake has got to have zillions of them, don't you think, Mike?
Oh my gosh, yeah, based on what they've been telling us, it's like,
Yeah.
I've not seen too many lakes where you can like go at night and in the open water and catch pout. It's just like,
yeah.
But yeah, they got tons of pictures, and you guys caught a few the other night,
Yeah.
so.
Yep.
Right, oh, come on.
Ha! That was like instant. That was within 10 seconds. Look at that.
Really,
Bird
that
bot.
quick?
That quick. As soon as we get it down. Boom.
Burbot! This is the gem of Aikens Lake.
This is. We're gonna catch a
Where
bunch
else
of
can
these.
you do this?
We'll have a social while you're at it, right? Look at that. I got them in the field. They're really easy to handle, as you can clearly see. There you go. Burb number 1. We're gonna catch lots. Ooh, he's got marks. See that? Somebody tried to grab him. Cool. Let's get more. 1. We're gonna click it tonight just to see. We were just wondering. Report every burbot.
So we got the boys from camp over there. They joined us tonight, and we're just really having a good time at the end of the day catching these pout. Just really fun, kind of good way to end a day, a good day of fishing.
This is insane. Yeah, if you can get your lure to the bottom, you can catch fish. Like that's. Oh. Yeah. Oh!
Oh, Dubs!
Another one. Triples.
Ready, gee-haw, woohoo!
Yikes.
Oh!
Dubs! They're everywhere. It's just nuts. They're nocturnal. I mean, they just as soon as the sun goes down. Jig walleyes here all afternoon, catch nothing. And so that's 4 in like under a minute. Go.
Oh yeah. Oh ho ho ho.
Oh man. Shut the front door, Michael.
Poof. Oh, there he goes.
Oh yeah, he came back. You're
Dialed
working it.
in. Look at that. Like they can stick their tail through your hand.
Right.
Boom, right down. Oh, stick 'em, Jer.
Oh,
Dang.
skill. It's Mike's boat control. Get next to that buoy.
Boy, that's on
These
top.
guys marked their spot, and then we just decided we'd fish right there. I'm just kidding. That's just crazy. Super fun, really cool fish. And most people, oh, perfect. Never really even get a chance to catch those things. And when they do, they're ice fishing. But to come out on a lake where you catch tons of walleyes all day, you got a shot at big pike and trout, and you go crack a bunch of burbot in the evening as fast as you can catch fish. That's a sweet deal. So 15 and counting on the clicker. Awesome.
Oh, JB.
Just loaded
Oh,
up.
up, whoop,
Whoa,
whoa,
Dubs!
whoa.
Dubs! They're everywhere! Woo! Oh, there's
Dubs!
another one! Triples!
Ready.
Thanks for joining us. If you'd like more information, check out lundboats.com or these other online outlets.